On the surface, everything is the same. Yellow taxis ply the streets of Manhattan. Buses and subways run, and the lights of Times Square are bright. Downtown, tourists still photograph themselves next to the statue of a bull, a symbol of Wall Street prosperity. But New Yorkers from all walks of life say they're on edge.
Everybody is very quiet, waiting. The feeling is of waiting.
Professor of real estate Rosemary Scanlon notes that every Wall Street job supported as many as 3 jobs in other industries.
And it's felt immediately in the restaurants in the city. Taxi drivers and limo drivers will feel the impact.
Driver for hire Jose Abro says he's already having a hard time finding customers.
Always you go on the street, the gas very expensive and there's no money in the street.
He says he's worried about how he will pay for his children's college tuition. On the other side of the East River, Manhattan hedge fund manager Patrick D'Angelo also says the mood is anxious.
We're in trouble, and right now we need to avoid a depression.
D'Angelo says while recession would be painful, it could be managed.
A depression, on the other hand, which is something that we're faced with in a very real way, scares me because there's nothing any of us can do, and a depression tends to last a lot longer than a recession would last.
Fitness trainer Isaiah Truman works with many Wall Street traders and bankers at a gym in Manhattan.
A lot of them have been saying to me that this is the worst thing they've ever seen in their lives, and it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. And the average person really has no idea, this is what they're saying to me, of what is coming down the pipe. I get the feeling that they don't have a clue. They're just sort of playing it day by day. My sense is most people don't have a clue.
I'm obsessed with the news programming. I watch it like endlessly. And even then, you still really don't get a good sense of what is to come.
Saudia Davis owns a cleaning business in Brooklyn that's losing clients who can't afford to pay for house cleaning anymore.
We actually even have seen an increase in people that work on Wall Street that's now looking for any job, and they're willing to even clean as part of that. So it's been really interesting.
Ramsey Shabur is one of the lucky ones who still has a good banking job, one that pays enough to support his family on Manhattan's Upper East Side. But he says everyone in the industry feels insecure and still reeling from the wave of collapses.
Basically wondering every day when you go what's going to happen, which other institution is going to fall apart, if there's another institution that's going to fall apart. So you have this kind of stunned period, and at the same time this kind of disbelief, and at the same time is like, what's next?
Shabur says he and his wife have tried to come up with a fallback plan, but they do not want to leave New York, where Shabur says a simple walk among iconic sights and people from everywhere is an instant cure for gloom. And despite the harder times and budget cuts ahead, city leaders promise that keeping New York streets beautiful and safe will remain a top priority. Carolyn Weaver, VOA News, New York.